Welcome back. You're watching The Full View. While the Open Society Foundation is tonight celebrating 25 years in South Africa. Also being honoured tonight is Open Society Foundation founder George Soros. The Open Society Foundation works to build vibrant and tolerant democracies whose governments are accountable to their citizens. Let's listen in.
I'm sure he's not going to keep you waiting like I have, because he's got 20 to announce. Alex? Can't run away.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Dad, can you hear me? Okay, good. As Mary Jane said, these scholarships and fellowships commemorate my father's first major act of philanthropy, which began here in Cape Town nearly 4 decades ago. At that time, South Africa was the embodiment of a closed society. Due to apartheid, the overwhelming majority of South Africans had absolutely no rights, and even those who did have rights could pay with their lives if they tried to resist the regime. My father felt compelled to act, and he started by providing bursaries for 80 black students to study at the University of Cape Town. His thinking was to empower and educate a group of black South Africans to help undermine apartheid. This act was the beginning of a journey which eventually led to the creations of what today is the Open Society Foundations. Mary Jane was one of the first recipients of these bursaries back in 1979. And it was a gift that kept on giving in multiple ways, as she is now the Open Society Foundation for South Africa's Deputy Chair. I stand here as a proud son for the fact that Cape Town, South Africa is a place where my father's philanthropic ambition was first put into practice, and especially to try and undermine one of the most brutal regimes in recent memory. Since my father's first scholarships in South Africa, the Open Society Foundations have issued some 15,000 scholarships worldwide. The scholars we celebrate today were all nominated by former or current grantees, or as maybe we should say, partners. Their individual profiles and work reflect their deep commitment to improving the lives of the most marginalized in society. While there is no denying that South Africa and the region still face challenges, there are abundant reasons to be confident that things will progress. These young leaders who are committed to an open society are one of those very reasons. Drawn from applications from across the continent, these scholars we will announce shortly are the next generation of leaders and agents of change. To the Open Society Scholarship winners, congratulations and thank you for the work you do and the inspiration that you give us all today. I would now like the audience to pay attention to the screens as we will show a short film, after which the 20 scholarship winners will come on stage to be recognized formally. Thank you.
Right, what we were showing you there was the Open Society commemorative lecture for this year in Cape Town, and hearing there from George Soros' son. Remember, George Soros, the one who started this initiative that has over 25 years given about 1 billion rand to NGOs in South Africa, a lot of investment in this country. And the Open Society Foundation of South Africa is part of the Open Society Foundations, which is really a global network, all under this banner of the philanthropist George Soros. Many love to hear him speak about investment because of his success, but South Africa is certainly benefiting from his philanthropy. We'll go back. We were hearing from his son, Alexander Soros. We'll go back as soon as we can, because George Soros himself is set to be speaking, and then we'll hear from Patrick Gaspard, the former UN ambassador to South Africa.